Good evening. The purpose of this presentation is to detail the building expansion project of Applied Engineering and Sales. We are Team 1, Jason, Aaron, Clayton, and Scott. Applied Engineering and Sales is a provider of tooling solutions to the foundry industry. We machine urethane and wood patterns to make steel and aluminum castings. Traditionally, we have used manual production methods to create these patterns, but recently have purchased CNC equipment to create the tooling quickly and more efficiently. The CNC equipment has allowed us to reduce our overhead and shorten our lead times. In addition, we also house engineering, sales, and manufacturing all in one building. The purpose of this building expansion is to house additional equipment that will be purchased. This additional equipment will not only increase our productivity and capacity, but also increase our throughput. In addition, the new expansion will also house office space for additional engineering, sales, and manufacturing personnel. The project breakdown includes several different key components. First is the initial design of the structure, the pre-construction, the construction phase, the equipment installation phase, and finally such things as building inspections, landscaping, and general cleanup. The requirements will be dictated from employee input, sales projections, and budget constraints. The pre-construction phase will include such things as getting quotes for electrical systems, permitting, and financing for the building. The construction phase will include breaking ground, the building construction, exterior and interior, as well as service installations such as HVAC, sprinklers, electrical systems, and the telephone. The equipment installation will include offices, air compressor, and the new CNC equipment that will be purchased. This project includes several key deliverables that must be met on time. First is new construction building drawings. Next is when the landscaping is completed around the structure, a new walkway to the structure as it is in addition to an existing building, the HVAC system installation, as well as the electrical and communication network installation. This is extremely important in this expansion as it will house new equipment that requires high voltage. The timeline for this project is 107 business days, approximately just over 4 months. The anticipated start date is March 7th, 2011. This is a good time to begin construction as the ground will not be frozen for excavation. And this leads to a target completion date of July 12th, 2011. The top-down budgeting scheme for this project dictates $100,000 of total budget, $50,000 which will be for the new structure itself, $16,500 for the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems, $6,000 for office equipment and furnishing, $4,000 for landscaping and a new walkway to the expansion, which is a total of $80,500 of anticipated estimate cost. Approximately $20,000 of the total budget is left in case the project needs to be crashed to meet the timeline, as well as for any overruns of the structure or system installations. The president of Applied Engineering and Sales is the overall team champion. Reporting directly him are the financial manager, the general contractor of the project, as well as other members of the management team, including the sales manager, the CNC machining manager, and the engineering manager. Reporting to the general contractor are the architect, the job site safety officer, as well as the superintendent and other subcontractors. Contractors will have a primary responsibility of this project. They will include making sure the structure is built to the design, as well as ensuring the HVAC systems, the wiring, as well as the network systems are all installed correctly. The landscaping will also be contracted, as well as the walkway addition. With any project, there are some risks that need to be aware of as well as maintained. The contractor has several risks, such as maintaining the budget and schedule, as well as meeting local building codes. He is also responsible for managing any weather delays until the exterior sheathing is complete and interior work can be underway, as well as obtaining any building permits required. The project team also has some risks, such as a delay of any kind that potentially could result in loss of any new business, any contractor oversight, anything they could have missed, as well as overall project failure. The critical path of this project includes obtaining the building permits, the contractor selection, the building design, actually building the structure, installing the HVAC and plumbing systems, as well as in finishing the interior of the structure. Delay in any one of these areas will postpone the project beyond the scheduled time. Two key areas of measuring the performance of this project include the timeline as well as the budget. To manage the timeline, weekly review meetings will be held with the project team to ensure that the project is on schedule. If the project is not on schedule, the team assignments will be rebalanced as required. The budget will be managed with weekly performance assessments as well. It is essential that the contractor is also present at this weekly budget meeting to ensure the actual costs are not over the budgeted costs. This project will be terminated by integration into the existing business structure of Applied Engineering and Sales. There is a checklist in place to ensure that all items for the project are completed and there are no outstanding required tasks. The new building expansion will be streamlined in to the existing building and production. After project termination, new staff will be hired and trained. In conclusion, this building expansion will add productivity and profitability for Applied Engineering and Sales. The project is estimated to take a little over 4 months with a budget of $100,000. The majority of the project will be contracted to different vendors in the area. And finally, there is low financial risk of this project. Thank you for your time.